Kinaole, doing the right thing, at the right time, for the right reason. Every person strives for this, the perfect grades, job, family, and life. Although we all attempt to do the best, only few work hard enough to achieve it. Tonight we honor those who continuously aim for perfection, those who are the best of the best.
It simply means that no matter what you're doing, you've got to give it your all, you've got to do your best.
Take a risk and do things that are sort of a little bit on the edge.
Going above and beyond, I guess, your expectations.
Work hard, never give up, and enjoy the journey, whatever it may be.
We now present you Kinaole 2013, the best of the best. We'd like to start by honoring Ron Jones. Ron Jones has been a pillar within Moanalua's community for over 15 years.
I have been the president of the Moanalua Gardens Community Association, as well as the head of Security Watch.
For Ron, as a veteran of the U.S. Army, responsibility and leadership are natural instincts.
Since childhood, we have been selected as either squad leader, a Boy Scout leader, Cub Scout leader. We've never not been put in positions of leadership, so it's a way of life.
With that mindset, Ron searched for perfection and decided to own his own branch of Sonatrol.
You must own your own business. You must come up with your own idea, you must be creative, and you must run it. It's the only way you can control it.
Ron's perseverance makes him a leader in many aspects of his life. He has led businesses, organizations, and communities. But more importantly, he has led his life through difficult times. After surviving 2 battles with cancer, Ron now lives with a condition that makes it difficult for him to breathe.
That's my current goal, is to live through that every day.
Ron's motivation and mindset comes from his life as a business owner, where he knows that he must continue to live his life on top.
And you will find that people lose confidence in leaders and in business if they find out that the boss is sick. So you never let them know that. You carry on, period.
Ron continued his work with the support of his wife, Patricia.
We have worked harder than anyone else. We have been very successful, and it's just time to pay some of that back. So we always knew that we would be coming back here, we would live here, and we would end our lives here.
And since then, Ron has used his instinct as a leader to improve the Moanalua community.
We have demonstrated that good people do good things for the community. Communities don't work without everybody helping, and if that's an example that we've helped set, then I'm happy.
And Ron's influence will continue for many generations to come. Our next honoree is Moanalua High School alumni, Shonn Hirota-Chee. Shonn Hirota-Chee continues to show her pride and dedication for the school by serving on the Moanalua Alumni Foundation's Board of Directors as secretary. With the help of her husband and a few others, Shonn created a tradition that will continue for generations to come.
The Moanalua Alumni Foundation was created to start the Menehune Bash. Menehune Bash is an all-class reunion. Classes celebrating their reunions that year would have activities with their class during that week.
With a strong vision for the school, Shonn strives to help Moanalua be the best.
We'd like to raise a lot more money for the foundation. We just started. It's been in existence for 2 years, going on 3 years now. We are brainstorming on ideas on how we can do that so that we can increase our revenue and give back to the school. It's the Punahou of public schools, and it's the best school. Being that it's a public school, a lot of my friends lived within the community. Moanalua Garden, Salt Lake, Moanalua Valley. So, we became very good friends, and till today we still see each other and still reminisce about our days at Moanalua.
The memories she cherishes the most are those of her old days.
My best memories are probably being on the cheerleading squad for 3 years. We went to Moanalua Intermediate to perform with the basketball team. And we did a pyramid. I was at the top. And everything was fine. I jumped down, and I guess I must have landed flat on my feet. When I went to the doctor, apparently I sprained one foot and fractured the other side. So I was on crutches for a while. I remember trying to hide from Mr. Kim in school with my crutches. I didn't want him to see me because he's gonna say, "See, I told you it was dangerous. You know, those pyramids are dangerous, so we should ban it."
But even that didn't take away from the menehune spirit she had within her, and she wouldn't have been successful without the help from the staff of Moanalua High School.
The teachers have, and administrators have been very helpful, I guess, in guiding me to be successful in life. Just really proud to graduate from Moanalua, and I just wanted to give back to the school.
Shonn continues to put her best foot forward by bringing the Moanalua alumni together. Dana Takahara-Dias is our next honoree. Dana's journey to become the best of the best began here at Moanalua High in 1992.
I first started my teaching career at Moanalua High School in the classroom and had the opportunity to teach special education for 10 years here. Moanalua High School has been the only school that I have taught at. Being a classroom teacher, I had excellent students that have fond memories of. I tell you, I loved it.
However, the classroom was not the only place where she taught her lessons.
I had a chance to try many different things when I was at Moanalua. And I had a chance to coach girls high school varsity basketball. I think coaching is teaching. I can teach in the classroom, and I can teach curriculum, and I can teach instruction. But when you're out on the court and being a coach to student athletes, you're not only teaching skills to make them better basketball players, but you're teaching them life skills. We've enjoyed successful years, but we really developed a family here.
Continuing to coach on a state level, Dana created an even bigger family of athletes.
I stepped away from education for a few years when I left Moanalua High School to work in city government. Ironically, though, I came back to education as a coach at the University of Hawaii Wahine basketball team. For me, that was a dream come true. Representing our state in women's basketball was great pride, and I took that with a great deal of honor. I think when it meshes the opportunity to be a coach, it's a great honor to coach young people, but even a greater honor to be referred to as a coach.
Although she is no longer coaching, Dana continues to take pride in what she does.
I think being the best is judged upon what you feel is important. And for me, I think I've been very lucky to have led a successful life when it came time to, when in terms of career opportunities and jobs and family and friends. It was an inspiring opportunity to be around talented coaches and student athletes. For me, I left Moanalua High School 8 years ago to take a risk and have learned how very special this place is. I look at myself as a very fortunate person having the opportunity to try many different things. Being the best of the best is a personal choice that you make, and you compete against only yourself.
And because of her contribution to our Moanalua community, we honor Miss Dana Takahara-Dias for being best of the best. Lastly, we recognize Norman Sakamoto. Norman Sakamoto formerly served in the Hawaii State Senate for 14 years, 10 of which were spent as head of the Education Committee.
Although I'm not in the classroom like your teachers or at the school, we try to work with them to pass policies that can help students, help teachers, help administrators to have the school system move forward.
Aside from his leadership roles in public education, his effort to help the Moanalua community has inspired many to follow his willingness to better their surroundings.
What's good about the Moanalua community is people come out, they want to interact thoughtfully and respectfully. More people help build, work together in community. They can take the spirit of the menehune, the spirit of aloha with them, and it'll make them better people wherever they go.
Norman's involvement with organizations such as the Moanalua Lions Club shows his passion, support, and commitment to our community.
The Lions Club, over the years, they do different things. Some of it is community cleanup or helping different activities. Every year the Lions Club does a breakfast early in the morning, and students help, Boy Scouts help, community comes out.
During his years working in the Senate, he was a strong supporter of Moanalua High School by attending numerous performances by the MOHS Music Department and helping out with certain activities.
Mr. Pang would invite me to, do you want to do the parade? Do you want to do the poster contest? Do you want to do the other things? And I certainly enjoyed interacting with students.
Our community exemplifies the meaning of Ohana when it comes to working together due to the hard work and dedication of Norman Sakamoto. Tonight we recognize Ron Jones, Shonn Hirota-Chee, Dana Takahara-Dias, and Norman Sakamoto for their leadership, work, and guidance in and for the Moanalua community. They have strived for perfection and worked hard to attain it, exemplifying the definition of Kinaole and truly embodying the meaning of the best of the best.